All right, so this is Heidelberg's 29 AV8 pickup build. I found this truck for sale, I believe, on Craigslist at the beginning of COVID, and I was busy with my move, but it was a good deal. So I passed it along to Heidelberg, knowing that he was looking for a good project. So he went over and got it. It was on the Olympic Peninsula. Very solid truck. Really nice old patina. And we started taking it apart. Here we are, typical Seattle day. We chose a rainy day to pull the cab off. And once we got the body removed, we found these cuts or whatever on the frame. So I found this 29 coupe turned pickup. Went up and bought it in Bellingham. And the nice part about this vehicle is it is titled, the frame and engine and title all match, and it's titled as a truck. Howdy y'all, Matt here, Seattle Speed Shop, and today we are working on my buddy's 29 AV8 pickup build. We're gonna call him Heidelberg. So this is it. Just so far we got so far there is a complete, very cool patina 29. I think it's actually a 28, isn't it? Like, yeah, technically. We're calling it a 29. It's titled as a 29. I mean, you know, the body's got swapped around at some point. Who cares? Doesn't matter. 29 Model A pickup with really cool old black patina. It actually has the original frame, title, and engine matching, even though the engine is stuck. So that kind of inspired. There's Heidelberg. This, which is an 8RT, and it's fully rebuilt. We'll get into this later. We're gonna spruce it up with some cool hot rod parts. That's coming. But the first thing we want to do, we've got this really cool dropped 32 heavy to go in it. Stock 32 wishbone. We're gonna kind of just do the rolling chassis. That stuff, the front end, will allow us to locate the, we've got a Tardell 32 style cross member for it. 39 trans, that rebuilt engine, really cool black patina, closed cab, 29 full fendered pickup, body to go on it. It'll kind of be the V8 version of this and a 29, you know, kind of kissing cousins, so to speak, I guess. So yeah, let's get started. We're gonna start assembling the suspension, try and get this thing a roller, and yeah, I'll bring you back once we got something cool to show you. All right, so Heidelberg made a good point. I should show you kind of how the spring spreader works and why we can't use it on the reverse eye spring we're about to put on. So here's a stock spring that has the stock style spring spreader that this actually works on the rear axle. Really handy tool. If you're doing a lot of this, I highly recommend these. I'm going to show you the method I use to install a reverse eye spring, which there are my tools for that, along with my fat ass. And we'll draw it together with C-clamps and some all thread. This is kind of what I call the traditional way of getting a reverse eye spring on a Model A. I have seen some adapters that will make this spring spreader work on a reverse eye. I think I'm going to make some of those here pretty soon, but we're not doing it today. So, and you know, if you're only going to do this once, the way I'm about to show you is a pretty good method to make this all work. So, hi Charlie. I'll get this kind of set up and bring you back, and you'll see what we're up to. All right, so we got some old bushings we gotta drive out. I have this like reproduction Ford bushing driver tool, pretty handy. As you can see, I've wailed on it in the past. A lot of people say like stick a hacksaw blade in this and cut through the bushing, which makes it really easy. I have pretty good luck just knocking them out with this, so I usually just try that first because I'm lazy and I'd rather not cut through them. So we shall see if they will drive out. Go to the other side, same process over there. There we go, bushings removed. All right, so new bushings. Installation is reverse of removal. The reverse eye spring we're using actually comes with bushings installed, which means we have 2 extras. So, yeah, we can screw it up twice. So, I just kind of, get it kind of started in there. Then I like to lube from the back side. Just spray some like Croil in there and tap it in. Take our favorite lubricant. Croil, if you're out there, I could use a sponsorship. We go through this stuff like water. Get this installed. See, there's a little bit of old damage from someone letting it wear through, but with the new bushing in there, it should be fine to go. We will do this side now. Alright, so the first issue is that the shackle does not want to go into the spring eye bushing. And I find this is actually really common. This spring came with the spring eye bushings already installed. Nothing against them. Every time that I install bushings, well, maybe not every time, but 75% of the time, I feel like I install bushings in spring eyes. They need to be opened up back to the size that Ford recommends. And if you don't have this, which is the Shackle bushing drill, part number A5303-D, it's even an official Ford licensed product. Like, so this is a reproduction of the factory shackle size drill bit that you would have got when these things were new. So you just remount the shackles bushings and they'll slide right in. They're actually fitting on the rear end already, so I'm going to drill these out real quick and then we'll put the spring on and build the whole pack. It'll be awesome. Have ourselves a nice low pickup when we're done. Alright, we're ready to go. Got my two assistants here, Charlie and Heidelberg. We got the shackle on one end and these two 2x4s, one on this side kind of keeping the shackle what is that, parallel or horizontal or
both?
Both. So that it while we stretch it, it just gives you the most distance closest to that shackle that, as you can see, is by my finger gauge, I don't know, about 6-7 inches. So, alright, so I basically just get on top of this thing and squeeze it as close as I can get it to the perch on the axle. This is where it's handy to have a buddy that can put the shackle in for you. Like I said, I have done it myself, but it's a lot easier with two people. Well, not completely on. This is how you do it. Get your big friend, compress that spring, get the shackle in real quick. Not bad. And that went smoother than the first time I tried that. So, there you go. That's how you get the main leaf on. And let me get set up and I'll show you how we build the whole pack. Alright. We got a piece of all thread. Got the dry graphite. We're not going to use the all thread to put this together. It's just to keep things aligned. We'll use some clamps to draw it down. Take your dry graphite. I like to just spray the bottom side of the leaf. Just keep spraying, keep stacking. Pretty soon you'll have a leaf spring. One, two, three. We're just going with 6. Do you want to do that one?
Oh, yeah. All
thread is in. Actually, I'm kind of using it to suck this down just enough so that the clamps have enough. It's small enough for the clamps. It's really not that tight. We're not asking a lot of all thread. That's kind of my main thing is that's not very strong in my opinion, so I wouldn't use it for the whole clamping pressure of the spring. Tighten up your center spring bolt. Oh. It's going a little crooked. And show you. You can see that's not quite right. That's pretty common. Usually. So just wanted to show spring's kind of coming straight again. Just kind of draw it together. I would say this is scarier than, or looks scarier than it is maybe, but that's just me. Maybe I'm desensitized. I'll get this all tight and we'll bring you back on something interesting. Right. We got the spring clamp together. I'm removing the failsafe. So now we have a ticking time bomb. And we're gonna put the pin back in this. Alright guys, that's about it. Heidelberg, like I said, had some stuff come up, so didn't get as far in this as we had initially planned. But, I wanted to throw together a video for you. So, hopefully I get better at kind of like ordering parts ahead of time for stuff and planning stuff out, because this is not my best work. So, anyways, thanks for watching. Thanks for all the likes. If you want some of the stickers, email me, seattlespeedshop206@gmail.com. I'll put that in the description. And yeah, thanks for all your support. I really hope that I get better at this. I'm honestly a little discouraged just because I know I can do better, and I would like to do better for you guys, and I just I'm not happy with the quality of the content is pretty much the best way to say it. So anyways, thank you for watching. You guys have a good rest of your week. I will see you next week. We're gonna get that thing going. We'll go for a rip, so it should be fun. Anyways, get in the garage. Do something. You got to get your car done. Because, they're probably going to take them away from us. I'll be up here in the mountains distilling gasoline. So, we're going to keep driving. Take it easy, guys.